Hitri is not a film about violence. It's not a film which is full of violence.
I come from a KGF school where it's all violence. So for me, it's not difficult to imagine how a girl can fit into a violence world.
Take away popcorn from the film because you might forget eating the rest of the basket while you are very engaged in the film. So whatever is balance, you can take away. Bad answer. Okay, sorry. Childhood, we saw a lot of dubbed films. Suresh Gopi sir dubbed film, Mohanlal sir dubbed film, Mumudi sir dubbed film, Yodha and all that were like a childhood memory. So,
is there any chance that we can expect a Malayalam version of it?
Of course, yeah. Definitely.
So there's a chance.
There's 100% chance. Not chance, I think there are plans. He wrote it on the cover of that. Please don't throw it in the dustbin, he said. It kind of broke my heart to read that. There was a lot of people behind who were like shouting, asking for selfies, screaming. Mine went blank. Mine was a pin drop silent. It was like the noise cancellation in the airport.
ഹിറ്റ് 3യുടെ വിശേഷങ്ങളുമായി നടൻ നാനിയും ശ്രീനിധി ഷെട്ടിയാണ് ഇന്ന് റിപ്പോർട്ടർ നമ്മുടെ ഒപ്പം ഉള്ളത്. നമസ്കാരം. നാനി സർ, ഐ ബീൻ വാച്ചിങ് യുവർ ഫിലിം സിൻസ് ഈഗ, രാജമൗലി സബ് ഫിലിം. സോ ഫ്രം ദർ I have seen all your films. One thing I notice about your work is the way you, the confidence in you. And before moving to Hitri, I just want to ask you about two things. One thing is in court press meet, you told the audience that if you don't like the film, don't watch Hitri. That was a bold statement. No other, I have not heard any hero saying that. Because if anything goes bad, you will be subjected to this trolls, hate, unnecessary comments, etc. But you still said that. So, and the second thing is yesterday in press meet, one guy came to you and give you that synopsis of his story. I am sure that is his jersey moment. So what was in your mind? What made you say that?
I didn't think what, like, I don't know how to explain this, but I didn't think if anything goes wrong, or I didn't think in that angle. What my heart said at that moment, I don't know how to tell you. I loved the film and I wanted all of them to watch. And now, for example, if you're in love with a girl, or if you propose her, and if you say, we will be together forever, you will not think while saying I love you that what if anything goes wrong? Then it will become, my statement becomes wrong or not, right? But that time your feeling is genuine. And when your feeling is genuine, I don't think we should have a filter. For me, in that press meet, I felt like I loved the film and I was very happy. I wanted to tell you how much I'm feeling. I didn't want them to think that this is a promotional statement, or like anybody, actors or producers, they will all say something, promote them. But I was like, how do you know? How do I make you understand that I genuinely think you'll love this film, because I love this film, and it shouldn't sound like something we are saying because it's a pre-release event or something. So I had to say that for you to understand my confidence, don't watch that film, is what I thought. I didn't really think that, oh, this is too much of a risk for Hitri or anything like that, because I believed in the film. And once I believe in the film, I think I will say what I will not assess the situation, or I'll not think of the repercussions. Without a filter, I say it. But good that it paid off. Even if it didn't also, my belief or my word would have been the same. That is what I believed in. Yeah.
Like yesterday you said, it's my job, it's my responsibility while you receiving the script. I think you worked as an assistant director in the beginning of your career. Maybe I think that's the reason why you connected with that guy. Is that reason?
I've always been I've always put myself in that boy's shoes. And any talent which comes to me, I always try to put myself, because I've been for 4 years, I've been there. I've seen so many of them very closely. I know the passion, I know the excitement, I know I could see him how nervous he was yesterday meeting me. And I felt that it is, I always stand up for the younger talent in Telugu cinema, but him coming and giving that to me here felt very nice. And he kept repeating, saying that just please, and he wrote it on the cover of that, please don't throw it in the dustbin, he said. it kind of broke my heart to read that. But the fact that he is worried that somebody will throw what he wrote into the dustbin. But I think it comes from a lot of trials or a lot of rejections or whatever. And I was there in that place, and I want to do my best I have come somewhere. Cinema has given me so much, and I do want to do something in reverse. So I just I've sent his one short film link he put and all that. I've sent it to my sister, his synopsis and all that. She saw the short film and she said, very promising short film, very well done. We will coordinate with him and we will get him to Hyderabad and we'll listen to the story. And once they listen, I'll also want to listen. So if everything falls in place, and if we know, okay, it's not just because somebody is a newcomer, because if they have potential, I think I'll always stand up for them. I'll give that support system and they can fly from there. We can only give that initial push. Yeah.
So we have seen the trailer and teaser song of Hitri. So apart from that violence, gory sequences, apart from that, what is Hitri trying to say, and what your guys take away from the film, Srinidhi?
Take away from the film?
Yeah. Because I can see Arjun is hitting the shit out of them and you're having some fun.
You can take away popcorn from the film because you might forget eating the rest of the basket while you are very engaged in the film. So whatever is balance, you can take away. Bad answer. Okay, sorry.
Now that you told this answer, I'm thinking, did I hear the question wrong? What is the question?
No. What is a takeaway from it? That means something else. I just said
it's
a bad joke. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, and the takeaway from... I don't think, please correct me if I'm telling this wrong. I don't think we have done this movie to take away something from this. We have
you'll take away a great experience.
Yeah,
like you'll
take
away a very good theatrical experience. You will go back home with
we had a rush and
like
high
we had
moments.
a great fun. Yeah, that is the takeaway.
Not that we have come to this theatre for this movie to learn something.
No message or something.
Nothing. No message.
You want to take away, you can take away.
Obviously, there will be something you might relate to. You will know there is a crime, there is a solution, there is some dharma versus evil kind of an equation. So the purpose is not that, but you will find
our major takeaway is just we want to completely entertain you, and we are giving that package. You get entertained. Then uske upar you want to take any takeaway, that's left to you. But not that takeaway is the important bit, and we have not made the movie like that. Yeah.
So in Hit 1 and 3, it was more like a mind game between the killer and the police officer. So in Hit 3, what it's all about? Is it about, we can see in the trailer, we can see that it's more like a massy avatar of the hero. It's more like a hero-centric or like a massy avatar. So what's the film is all about? Is it like mind game like 1 and 2?
No, it's not mind. 1 and 2 are also not mind game, but it's like obviously the very investigative process and who done it kind of a film. Yeah. You'll guess that it is him, you'll guess somebody else, you'll guess. And then finally revealing who it is or how interesting is that film. Say, the third one is a little different grammar because it is all about investigative thriller is there, the first half of it. But it also has a very, that big screen energy the film has. And it does have action. You can say it is a mass film, but not like any other mass film. It's not like a regular mass film. Imagine a crime investigative thriller, organically having all the mass moments. It is that kind of film.
Srinidhi, when I was watching the teaser and trailer, I think you are not shown in the teaser or trailer.
No teaser, trailer little bit.
Then some shot. Then the song came. I was wondering how she's gonna fit in this world, Arjun's world. It's so much of violence. How she's gonna. When Shailesh came to narrate this script, what was your mind about this script? There's so much violence. Have you ever thought of, will I fit in this universe? So.
No, first of all, there is not so much violence because we have showed it in the trailer, in the 2 minutes trailer.
It comes back to back. But in the film, it comes in the right moment.
So we feel that there is all about violence, but in the film, it's not all. It's
not just about violence.
Yeah, first they have to see what is the crime, then investigate it. Then when there is right time,
then there is love story.
Then there's love story, and there's a lot of things. And then when there is time to face it, then there will be action or whatever violence. But obviously, I understand the perception of people because you've seen only 2 minutes trailer, so it feels like it's a violent movie. And also, I come from a KGF school where it's all violence. So for me, it's not difficult to imagine how a girl can fit into a violence world, even if there's violence. I know that there will be some space where the characters are made in a way that they need that love part in their life. And so it's creatively you can write however you want, so there is a lot of space. That's not difficult for me to understand. But when Sailesh came and explained, and he told how is Arjun Sarkar's life, and how he is, where he is in his life at this point of time, and why you come into his life, and things like that. So it made perfectly sense to me, at least, and I'm sure, I hope that even audience feels the same. So I fit in his life very well. Yeah.
So Dulquer's Wave of Films is distributing the film in Kerala. So how did he came on board? This collaborating with Dulquer's Wave of Films.
I don't know. One of the days, got a call from Swapna, my friend, that Dulquer is very much interested in doing this film here, and Dulquer is a friend. So I said immediately, of course, yeah, whoever it is, we put them on our managers, and they, Jom and my team, they spoke, and then they okayed it, and that's how. It was a very quick one phone call thing. Yeah.
So did you speak to Dulquer?
I spoke to him later. After that, I think I met him, and then we had this conversation, about the film releasing, and then he was doing a couple of films there, so we spoke about other things also. I was myself surprised that it's a fan show happening here in Kerala. I'm excited and I don't know what to say. Yeah.
So I heard that you worked as an assistant director in the film.
Yeah.
So what motivated you?
One day.
1 day later, 2 days at least. See, in fact, Sailesh told she's worked with me for 3 days only. He did tell. That means he has counted whenever I've worked.
Oh, like that? Oh,
Yeah.
patch. Okay,
Patch.
yeah.
I've
Okay,
worked,
chalo,
but one
chalo.
full day I've worked there, but another half day I'd worked. Usse pehle also I came and I worked half.
So what motivated you to work? Do you like filmmaking?
I love, that is why I'm here. I quit everything and I came here because I enjoy whatever the process is. But initially when I joined, it was obviously as an actor, as an artist, I want to do what it is. Then slowly there's a craving for you to know more. Even when I was shooting this movie, I used to always go and poke Sanu sir, our DOP, saying that what is that lens, and then he used to tell, because he's been in the industry for like 30 years, a long time, and so he used to tell that we used to use this kind of camera back then technology changed, that happened, this happened. So I used to ask him so many questions, and I used to literally see what's happening on set. And obviously I had less number of days shoots compared to these people, but I still wanted to go on set and be there. There was 3-4 days of gap that I did not have, but 2-3 days I continuously went on set. Those are the days when I did AD, because I did not have shoot, but I wanted to be on set, and I didn't want to be locked up in the hotel room and sitting there simply. I thoroughly enjoy being on set, and I'm a person who likes to physically also drain my energy. I like it. So I think AD is a perfectly good job for me, because I like to run around and I like to, sweat it out and do things. So it was great fun being last AD, and I do not mind being last AD. And maybe I think I will try being a last AD for full movie, for one of those movies. I don't know, whichever movie.
Do you have any plans to direct in future, maybe?
I don't.
Come picture to all poster.
You're the first. Your production is only the first production that I'm coming.
I want the first bakra.
There's a producer,
I'm the first bakra. Yeah, I'll come to. But I think Sailesh also told me next movie come as an AD and work with that. Like, if I don't have my shooting dates, I want to come and be an AD, and I'm going to be. Yeah, I'll do that.
So after this trailer and teaser release, there were a lot of discussions about this. Like you said,
How it's going to be end.
How violent the film is. But there are among Malayalam cinema last few releases, there were discussions about this violence influencing you. This is not good for the society. This cinema has become too much violent. Do you think this cinema influenced people, or this violence somehow?
No, I can't comment on other films, but you see the film Hitri, and if you feel that it is one of it still, you think if the debate or discussion still continues to Hitri also, then I'll definitely have a conversation with all of you, because I'll be coming next time also here. I don't think Hitri is that. Hitri is not a film about violence. It's not a film which is full of violence. It organically comes to that one point and explodes, and it might feel, even that feel like a scene only. Even the violence part has a design, and it happens for a purpose and a reason. And that only when it comes to that pinnacle moment, it happens. So I think as audience, when you're watching it in the film, now when you see the trailer, of course the discussion starts, because it's all coming back to back. But it's going to be different, I feel. But I don't want to talk too much about it also because you haven't seen the film.
Yeah.
Once you all see the film, from next time I come for the next film, we can have, you'll obviously
discussion,
ask about a question about this. So you would have seen, I would have seen, we can have a balanced conversation. Yeah.
I just want to ask you, I know you can't answer, but is there any surprise cameo at the end of the Hitri? Can we expect
There are surprises in the film. Is it a cameo or is it something else? You have to wait and see.
I know this is not a continuation. This is 1, 2, 3. No, this is continuation. 3 heroes playing the main lead. So there are chances. Is there any chance that we can expect a Malayalam version of Hit?
Of course, yeah. Definitely.
Other than plans?
He keeps mentioning, no, HIT Andhra, HIT Telangana, HIT Karnataka or
HIT
Kerala.
Kochi, HIT Tamil Nadu, we can go.
It can be anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a chance.
There's 100% chance. Not chance, I think there are plans.
Plans. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
One film I keep rewatching your film is Jersey. I just always want to ask you this question. You have always portrayed heroes, this most vulnerable, this emotional, expressing emotional heroes on screen. So and also you are doing films like Hitri, like Masi hero, Surya in Saripoda Sanivaram.
Arjun Sarkar also shows emotion.
Yeah, but it's more like Masi hero and Saripoda Sanivaram. It's like a complete mass film. So while doing films, this balancing both like high films like Hi Nana, like a romantic film, action film like Saripoda Sanivaram or Hitri, how do you balance the content or script? Do you have anything in mind like...
No, I think it reflects my taste. I don't plan it like that. I don't think that this should be that, this should be that. I think what I like, I do. I think I have a pattern from what you're saying. I think my character should be like this. My role should have that vulnerabilities. I think I look for humane nature, and I think that's, when you say only, I'm also understanding that, I pick these things because these are the things I would love to see on screen. So it's not a lot of planning, or it's not a equation that I follow. It is something which I do with my gut feeling, but I think I'm tilted towards these things more.
I just want to know the day of that railway station shoot scene. What was preparation? How did you guys prepare for the scene, and the day you shot? Can you just explain? It's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. It became an iconic scene after the release of the film. But when we did that, it was in the station, in a real station, real police station, and I could... and that was the moment actually, in fact, something happened to me also as an artist. Because I always, when we are shooting in a public areas, when people are screaming or they're there, they'll call me Nani or someone picture or something like that scream. I generally get distracted, or sometimes I listen to them. Also, I hear them, and I also perform. Even while saying the dialogues, I can hear. My focus will go there and come back. Because if somebody is screaming, with love only, but always, before it used to be, it used to go there and come back. I might be seeing here, but the mind goes there and comes back. First time, I think, when we did that scene, when I start screaming, there was lot of people behind who were like shouting, asking for selfies, screaming. Mind went blank. Mind was a pin drop silent. It was like the noise cancellation in AirPods.
During the screaming scene, or before or after, or throughout?
Throughout in a way, but their screams went up when I started screaming, but I couldn't hear anything. I could just hear Arjun's voice in my mind, what he's feeling. So it was, as an artist, it was me exploring some new, one divine moment at that. In a way, magical it was for me, because I remember how you take noise cancellation, suddenly outside volume comes in, right? It felt like as soon as I finished it, and the train goes up, and then I become silent, and then I turn back and all that, and I finished it. I said cut. I couldn't hear their voice, or the people near the camera were clapping that they got a nice shot. I couldn't hear the claps also. Or could be because of screaming, maybe my ears went off, or I don't know if I actually for a little time, if it got disconnected my hearing capabilities, I don't know, but this is what happened. But was it because of the emotion I felt at that moment, or I don't know what the reason is, but that became a magical scene. Yeah.
My memory about Telugu films is in 90s, Chiranjeevi Garu's film used to come here, a dub film, and it was all a big hit. And then came Nagarjuna sir, Venkatesh sir. And then around 2005, Allu Arjun, Arya came here, and the rest is history. He became Allu Arjun, and then came Prabhas, and now you are sitting in front of me. What was your core memory of about Malayalam films? About watching the first time you were watching Malayalam films, then exploring.
In childhood, we saw a lot of dubbed films. Suresh Gopi sir dubbed film, Mohanlal sir dubbed film, Mumudi sir dubbed film. And a lot of films used to get dubbed, and we used to watch it in Telugu only, like Yodha and all that. Were like a childhood memories of Mohanlal sir, whatever. But once I grew up, from Bangalore days times and all that, major interest towards Malayalam films, to watch the Malayalam films grew. And then Charlie and all those films I watched at that time. After a few years again, when COVID happened, I think we sat at home, and then favorite thing to do was to just check out all Malayalam films at that time. Trans and many films I watched at that time. And I watched a lot of films. I think I watched a lot of Malayalam films a lot more than a lot of Malayalis I've watched. I love that. I love the Malayalam cinema so much. So, if I have to say, one of the strongest impact which I had was Bangalore days. Bangalore days and Trans.
Trans,
yeah. Trans. Yeah.
So I'm sure that Hitri will also be a big hit, and next coming is Paradise, right? So I just saw the teaser; it was brilliant, and it's definitely going to be, both film will be a big hit.
Hopefully.
And I'm expecting that you will come for the next time also, next film also.
I will come for every film.
Every film.
Yeah. We might change seats, but we will
be
meet,
here.
definitely, for sure.
So Srinidhi,
will be maybe missing in that, but we'll
you can also come
for some other
your
film.
next film. We will be expecting you for the next film.
Yeah, she will come.
My
But
film
with different
also
actors, she'll come.
Yeah. Oh, you're making me jobless. If you're not coming with you, I'll come with some other actor.
That's what I'm saying. Silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, best wishes for the film. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.